Wonder if it actually works. What do we think? What do we think? Wonder if it actually works. What do we think? God, it works. Look at that. What happened here? I'm like, yes. Oh my god, I can see it. Everything is working. I'm recording. This is wonderful. This is glorious. Come on, silent. I believe. I believe. Oh look, Silent's here. Silent, go say yes in Discord.
Right back.
What? That's why I was hearing something, because I'm listening to Moozy's stream. Alright. Stop talking to me in Discord. I don't want to listen to you there. We're going to do it here. Because I got multi-stream working again. And I almost just killed myself. Just saying. I should probably open Restream just so that way it is it is doing the thing with this stuff. There we go. Okay. Again, I gotta mess around with some settings. Excellent connection. I have excellent. That's excellent. How does it look? Does everything look fine? Open the YouTube chatbot is amazing, wonderful, glorious. I just got off the phone with Google customer support after I called them at 7 o'clock in the evening. I'm definitely not even a little bit mad about it. I'm totally thrilled. It took 2.5 hours. But I ended up fixing my problem, so that's good. And again, why is it not like it's not catching your message? Not showing anything with an exclamation point? That'd be annoying. I literally okay, so let me talk you through my evening so far today. Okay. So I get a call from my father at 6 or so. after I get home from work. And he's all like, I need you to come and drive out to the storage unit and put my car's tires in the back of the truck so that I can go and sell them for myself, right? Because you have the storage unit key, you being me in that situation. And his reasoning for why I had to drive out to the storage unit for him is because it would be an inconvenience for him to have to come to my house, which he would drive past the storage unit, then drive to my house, and then get the key, and then go back to the storage unit. That'd be an inconvenience for him. Doesn't matter that it's an inconvenience for me to have to drive out to the storage unit with my daughter and then drive back home after. It would be inconvenient for him to have to come to my house and get the key and then drop it off on his way back home because my house is on the way back home. And oh, by the way, the storage unit is about 4 minutes from my house, if that. So he wasted half an hour of my time to save himself less than 10. Like, it's within a mile. Like, I would walk there. Without a doubt, I would walk there. Pretty sure there's even sidewalk the whole way. Like, it's that close. And so it started off with that. And he texted me saying, hey, are you gonna meet me there? Because I refused to give him an answer at first when he first called me, because I was like, I don't know, dude, I'll think about it. I ended up going, but god damn it. I mean, I can get there without being seen. So I do that, right? Carry on about my day. Do. He texted me and he was like, hey, are you gonna meet me there? I said yes. And then like 20 minutes later, I get another text message that is a question mark. So I call him. I'm like, did you not get my text message? And turns out he didn't get my text message. So I'm like, that's a little odd, isn't it? And because I've been having issues with some people not getting my text messages lately. And so I was like, that's really weird. I better call Google about it. Because, again, I had just sent in my phone that I had ordered a replacement device for my original phone that I had bought because my phone broke. Because I am dumb. So, I ordered a replacement device. No big deal, right? It happens. Order my replacement device. It gets here. I set it all up. I connect with Google Fi. I go through this, that, the other. I do all this stuff. I go and I finally get it all figured out the way I want it to be figured out. And the battery's getting close to dead. So I plug it in. And I leave it. And I come back and the phone's turned off. I'm like, that's a little weird. I thought I plugged it in. I must not have. So I plug it back in. And I'm like, okay, battery died. No big deal. I can wait a little while. So I go and do something for like an hour. And I come back and I'm figuring at that point I'm going to have like most of my battery. Turn on my phone. Yep, sure enough, my phone is fully charged. Awesome. Wonder why it turned off because of that. Hi, Nemi. How you doing, buddy? And so doing all that stuff, right? And I'm like, that's really weird. Whatever. Throw it in my pocket. Walk around. Go, I need to, so I go to check Discord. I fucking go to see who's streaming or whatever. Pull out my phone. hit the button on the side to unlock it, and it starts booting up. I'm like, that's really fucking weird. I know I had it on. Maybe because I had my other phone in my pocket at the same time. I was like, oh, maybe they bumped together and it just managed to turn itself off. You know, weirder things have happened. No big deal. So I fucking take the other phone out my pocket. And I didn't have like a lock screen or anything set on this one yet. And so I'm going through and doing all that type of stuff. And keep going on, yada yada. Pull out my phone again to go check something. Turned off again. Like, that's really fucking weird. So then I start carrying it around in my hand. I'm like, okay, we're gonna really make sure here. And I fucking carry it around in my hand. It turns off again. Like, that's fucking maybe, just fucking maybe, I managed to hit a button without realizing it or bump it into something, or, you know, like, there's a small chance. So I then take the phone and I set it down on my table and I stand there for 5 minutes and I pick the phone back up and I press the button to turn the screen on. Like, you know, I turned it on, set it down on the table, left it there for 5 minutes while I sat there and watched it. Hit the button to turn on the screen, phone starts to power up. So I'm like, great, I got a broken phone. Whatever, shit happens. I call Google Fi. I'm like, hey, Google Fi, you sent me a phone that's broken. I need another one. And I know, you know, I knew it was a refurbished phone. I knew there was a chance of this happening. I accepted it. It was what it was. And so I'm like, you know what? It happens. No big deal. Just send me another one type of deal. Well, I have to send in that phone and wait for 2 days and then call them and then have them send me a new phone. Well, I can't get out there to, because it's through FedEx. It's not just like through USPS or something. It's through FedEx, right? So I can't get to my FedEx place for a couple of days. This happened on Sunday. I can't get there until Friday because I'm at work and my wife has school. So I need to wait for my wife to not have school so that she can get there. So I'm like, okay, cool, fine, whatever. We'll take it in on Friday. I'll get a new one. Not a big deal for me to have to go like a week and a half without the phone. And I still can use my other phone that's broken. It's just got a big crack in the fucking screen. Right? But to get to that point, it took an hour on the phone with them. Right? So I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Not a big deal. I'll be able to call them and just be like, hey, my phone got there. You should have it now. That was not my original. That was the replacement that you sent me. Can you send out another one now? You know? So that's what I'm doing today. So I called them at 7 o'clock. Almost exactly. I'm like, hey, this is my issue. Want to get my replacement phone, yada yada. I had messed up and I had called Google support instead of Google Fi support. So that was my fuck up. I'll take full credit for that. I wasted a solid 4 minutes of having been on the wrong support team. So get transferred over to Google Fi. Talk to the guy. I spent 2.5 hours on the phone with him for what should have simply been a, hi, I sent in my device that you sent me and was defective. I need another replacement device. Right? That's all it should have been. That was the only conversation we needed to have. And on top of that, by the way, my phone doesn't send text messages currently. Can you fix that for me? You know? No big deal. I literally walked this dude through the entire fucking system of how the phones are connected and how they get activated on my plan, and this, that, and the other. Because there is an issue where the IMEI device on my account was being read as the replacement device that they had sent, because I had activated it when I got the new phone, you know, thinking that nothing was wrong with it. So I activated it and I got the new phone and everything was good, right? And I walked him through the whole system. I was like, so the way that it works is this. So if I have these phones and they have Wi-Fi enabled calling, I am able to make a phone call to you like I am right now over a wireless connection and talk to you, right? Yes. I'm able to receive text messages because it's linked with my Google account, right? Yes. I would not be able to send a text message, which is a cellular plan, because I would not be connected on my cellular device, correct? Yes. Exactly. So this device that I have that you're telling me is the wrong IMEI number is actually the wrong IMEI number, because it's the wrong device. The one that the one that you have in your system is the one that's in a fucking box at one of your warehouses. So at some point, it didn't get switched back over. Apparently, all the dude had to fucking understand was the way that his companies, and again, you can blame a little bit on me, and I even told him, I was like, I'm an asshole because I didn't realize this. It's like, but his company that he is a technical support staff for operates that you go into an application. It doesn't work where you put the SIM card in and it gets read on the phone and that sends out a ping to the cellular provider like every other mobile coverage service does. This one, you go in and you click on the app for Google Fi and it will read the SIM card then, and then it sends the ping, and then it activates that phone. So I had not gone back in after the fact, after I had already gone in and done all of that stuff. I had not gone back in and clicked on the app. And so it had not reactivated my old phone. And that's why I didn't have text message capabilities. So again, I fucked up a little bit, but at that point it wasn't, you know, like it takes you through that process when you do the initial setup. And it makes you log in on that application, and that way it works like that. And so obviously I hadn't done that because the device was already set up, because I'd been using it already. But he didn't understand that. I literally had to explain that process to him, and we found it by accident. And then I was like, oh, guess what? I figured out our issue. Like, I'm calling tech support, and I'm telling you how your system works. That's not how it's supposed to go. God damn it. Oh, and I told you guys, and I'm one of those people, Silent. I understand. I know I was really close there, Fuzz. I don't need more practice. I just need to not freak out. I just need to think while I'm doing it. But I'm one of those people, you know, I try really hard not to just yell at the guys that are there on technical support and customer support and all that type of stuff, because it isn't their fault. They're just the one that has to deal with your sorry ass. And I'll get short and I'll get, you know, visibly annoyed, but I try not to yell at the guy. And this guy, I started yelling at him a little bit. And so I felt bad because I was like, listen, bud, you know, I'm getting pretty freaking annoyed here that I have to be explaining how all this is going and you guys don't understand your own system and yada yada yada. And I was like starting to go at him a little bit, and I was talking to him, and at the end of it I was like, listen, I understand this is not your fault. I understand that it's not your issue. You didn't cause the problem. You're just a poor guy that has to talk to me. I'm sorry I'm yelling at you, but it's a very frustrating situation to be in where I just bought an $1,000 phone that I'm currently paying for in my plan, and I can't even use it because you guys didn't send me the proper replacement device out. And now I'm going through fucking 3 hours of being on hold and this, that, and the other to get what should be a very simple fix resolved. It's not the technical issues that I have a problem with. It's not the fact that I got a messed up device that I have a problem with. It's the fact that I spent 3 fucking hours on hold for what should have been a simple fix because the system that they force you in is fucked. And you can't do anything about it. I understand you can't do anything about it. I know it's not your job. But like you're the only person that I can voice my complaints to loudly enough that I will get some sort of escalation and some sort of reaction and get some sort of results from by causing a problem. Because if I just sit here and take it, then you're gonna just keep going with my ticket because that's what you're getting paid to do. And you're gonna charge me full price for everything, and that's bullshit. So I can't tell you I had to fix issues that sometimes there's some I try and then I have to do. Exactly. Like it's not the guy's fault. He's not a tech guru, you know? They just get a card that's read to him. The poor guy literally was like repeating back freaking words to me, and I was like, buddy, it's very clear I understand this better than you do. I fully understand how this issue came about, what the problem is, where the solution is, and I just need you to get on the same page as me and go ahead and do what I'm telling you, pretty much. And I tried not to get mad at the guy, but I'm like, bud, it's not my job as a customer to spend 3 hours on the phone with your support staff to figure out the solution. And then have him go, yep, I see, I'm looking it up in my records here. Yep, let me put you on hold for 3 to 5 minutes while I talk with our specialist. I got put on hold for 3 to 5 minutes. I don't even know how many goddamn times over that 2.5 hour call. He would literally pick up the call after he would have me on hold for 5 minutes and then pick up the phone and tell me that he wasn't done yet. He needs to put me back on hold. But just go take care of what you gotta take care of, alright, dude? I will fucking be here when I get back because right now you have $1,000 held on my account that I fucking want out of holding. And I want a fucking phone that works. And that's what they're trained to do. That is what they're trained to do. And oh yeah, by the way, if you guys didn't know, that in New York State now, if you do that job, you're gonna get paid $15 an hour to read off of a fucking cue card. You wonder why we're outsourcing jobs. You wonder why we have rising fucking costs of living. Don't get me fucking started on fucking minimum wage hike raises. It's a fucking bad topic right now. I'm pissed. But yeah, finally got my text messages to go through. Finally got all of my stuff taken care of. And the only good, to be fair, I did get good news out of it. I did get very good news out of it. Because initially, the way that they type it up or whatever, it tells you that you're going to have an authorization hold put on your account for the full price of the device. And then once you send in the old device, that authorization hold gets removed. Once that happens, right, they charge you $150, essentially, for the replacement device. I was told today that, and again, they tell you at the beginning of these calls that they're recorded for their quality or for their records or whatever. And I already used it against him once. And the gentleman told me today that there's an authorization hold. It will be sent out because I already have an authorization hold. My new device will get here, and as soon as they receive my old device, the authorization hold will be removed from my account, and I will not be charged anything after that. And that is the way that it works. So I said, so to be sure, I am not going to see another charge on my, I am not going to see a charge on my account that is outside of my typical billing cycle for any reason. And as long as I send my old phone to you within the time limit or whatever, once I receive the new one. Yes, that is correct, sir. All right, you said it. It's been recorded. Because I told him, as soon as he started talking about sending me out the new phone, I said, listen, I understand there's an $150 replacement cost or whatever. I get that. I understand. Whatever. I believe after having a broken phone that I already had in a order for a replacement device for over 2 weeks now, and after the multiple hours of technical support phone calls, that I should be receiving some sort of compensation for the for the inconvenience that has been caused by this atypical situation or something along those lines, is what I told the guy. And in other words, I'm not paying $150. Do I need to talk to you, or do I need to talk to somebody above you? And he, oh, no, you won't be charged. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. So yeah, that was my phone call with Google customer support. I highly recommend that you don't have to use them. And if you do, then I'm sorry for you. Overall, I have to say, I really do enjoy my phone service. I think that I get a pretty good deal. I think that the service itself is good. I think that, the response time is, for typical issues, is very good. I just jumped and I shouldn't have. You know what? We will go practice a little bit more silent just to make you happy. But the response time is typically very good. You know, they do a good job overall. It's just when you get outside of a typical situation, they are well outside their fucking skill or expertise. That's what I'm looking for. They're just incapable of doing it. You have to walk them along the whole way. It's going to be a painful experience. I bet I was literally sitting in here with him on the phone playing Celeste while I talked this guy through how his company worked or how his service worked that he provided. So it's not like this is my first time practicing. God damn it. I sat here and I did this the whole time. I don't know if I got a pretty late start. That's what I thought when I got here. But I got a pretty fucking late start due to my fucking 3-hour phone call with Google. I believe his name was Winfred. That is the fine gentleman that I had the pleasure of speaking with today. God damn it. Oh, I hate fucking talking to customer service. But I'm pretty good at it normally. I treat the person well without making it clear that I am not happy with the service. You know what I mean? Yeah, I did not this time, sadly. But, sadly it did not this time, but it ended well. Although I guess in a way you could say that I made the 150 bucks. So especially if he was wrong in that it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was wrong, and I'm going to hold it against him if I get a bill for $150 from Google Fi. Then I'm going to call back to Google Fi support and spend another 3 hours on the line with them and say, no ma'am, no sir, I have a conversation that you recorded with one of your help staff that informed me that I would not be charged $150, I was going to have an authorization hold, and then it would be removed. So I would like my money back, please, because that is, you know, that is not what we had agreed upon, sire. We did it! Yeah, they are. Now, I'll say, I don't give a shit if he didn't have authorization to remove the charge. He informed me that there was no charge associated with that service. Don't do it! Make your dreams come true. You know what we should do, Nemi? If you're done streaming, is we should just go do the dungeon. That's what we should do. Yes. Yes, you get to level 2 is in fact absolutely 100% correct. Okay, well, we gotta wait for Fuzz. We gotta wait for Fuzz now. How was the stream, buddy? It seemed like you were enjoying New World. Sorta. Hey, Silent, do me a favor. Let me know when the timer in the upper left corner hits 131:37 exactly. Do that. I think you guys are a little bit far behind, but not terribly. I thought you were making it enjoyable. Okay, so you're only like 6 seconds. It's not terrible. It's just a little bit slower than normal. You're a wizard. What? Hey, how you doing, Internal? This isn't 4A. No, it's not. We had some technical difficulties last night that got me rather frustrated and kind of ruined the runs for me for the rest of the evening. I let myself get too flustered. But We have a workaround. So everybody here is aware. If the Twitch stream goes down, I am streaming on YouTube. I know people don't like watching streams on YouTube, but I'm also streaming on YouTube. Feel free to stop by there instead. Even if the Twitch stream drops, the YouTube stream should stay up. If the YouTube stream stops, then I was either lied to by Alexa or my internet went down. If my internet went down, then can't do much with that. But I'll try to get it back up. Yeah, I do stop thinking when I get there. You're right, Alexa is normally right. That's why I said unless I was lied to. I didn't say she was wrong, I just said lied. Did I see you? Why am I not seeing? Hi, Nemi. Why am I not seeing you in... Okay, so that didn't work, clearly. Alright, cool. Only on Twitch with my emotes, I know. I know it's silent. I wish that I actually believe, not positive, but believe that Better Twitch TV is starting YouTube integration, which would be huge because I could throw a ton of emotes onto that and it would make it so much better. So if that's the case, then YouTube might have a solid chance at making a go against Twitch. Would be awesome. Ooh, that was really close. I believe. I'm not positive. I need to check. Because their APIs are different. The way that they report is different and all that. I would put them on. I have the, like I said, I have the Better Twitch TV Pro, or whatever, so that I have more emotes. Also, guys, by the way, if you're super special to me like Nemi is and Fuzz is, and you have emotes that you would like to use on my channel, or you would like other people to be able to use on my channel, specifically for my channel, not everywhere on Twitch, you can send them to me and I will add them to Better Twitch TV and you will be able to use them there. Well, Silent, you have editor. You can just add your goddamn own. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. I do now. What does this thing stop? I don't. YouTube's chat is weird. Oh, it's a heart with a plus. Okay. I don't know why I'm not getting. I gotta mess with my restream chat bot. Because I should be getting. Maybe it's just because I'm not streaming through Restream now. I should be seeing both YouTube and Twitch chat on that. I'm not seeing it on Streamlabs though. That's nice. Joey makes corgis. Joey does the arts. Joey does the arts of all the things. Those are nice emotes. Yeah, Joey does good work, doesn't he? Don't ever tell him I said that either. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So fucking close. No, the one that hurt was halfway through the final screen internal. That one hurt. That one was just a normal dumb death. I'm about to clean the damn hotel. Jesus Christ, act like I haven't done it already fucking 480 goddamn times. That one I was sitting there and I was like, I know I was close. I really don't want to know how close I was. If you judge me, then you don't love apples enough. the people that hate apples have not had a good apple. I used to be called a fucking apple snob from my wife, right? We're gonna have story time with Raffle tonight, I guess. So, I was in Japan, right? And my wife went out and got some apples, and I was like, yum, apples. I love apples, right? And so, oh, fucking hell. I was like, yeah, I love apples. Apples are delicious. So she goes out and gets apples. And I bite into one of these apples. I was like, this is fucking disgusting. And she was like, what the fuck do you mean these are disgusting? I was like, these apples taste like shit. And she was like, these apples are fine. They're good apples. And I was like, no, these are fucking horrible apples. These are like the worst apples I've ever had. They taste like they're out of season. They're fucking soft. They're spongy. There's no bite to it. There's no flavor. It tastes like it's a fucking pear. I don't want it. So she got mad at me and told me I was being an apple snob. And then I was like, no, you go back to New York with me, and we'll go and we'll fucking pick an apple, and you'll eat it right off the fucking tree, and then tell me that the apple you just gave me is any fucking good, right? And so sure enough, you know, this was fucking what? Had to have been 6 years ago. And so she's, yeah, whatever, you're full of shit. You're just an apple snob. Okay, I'm an apple snob. So sure enough, we get back to New York in the winter of 2017. The door was open. I should have been in the cutscene already. The door was open. We get back to New York in the winter of 2017. So, and she goes and buys an apple from the store. Eats it and was like, this apple isn't even that, you know, it's better, but it's not that much better than the one that I got at the grocery store in Okinawa. I was like, yeah, it's fucking January. What did you expect? And she's like, whatever, it's not that. I was like, listen, wait 9 months. 9 months from now, you're going to be talking a whole different fucking tune. Sure enough, fucking October comes around. My mother goes, I had work and I couldn't. I was working out of town like an hour away. Like I am now. It's actually an hour and a half at that time. And so I couldn't go with them. But she took my wife and my daughter apple picking for their first time. Which is like a fall, those of you that aren't from New York, that's like a fall tradition for a lot of families. Is you go apple picking. And I'm sure it's not just New York. I'm sure a lot of the neighboring states or nearby do this very similar thing. But it's, you know, so New York City's the Big Apple. New York is the Apple State. So, you know, New York, you go apple picking in the fall. And so my wife goes apple picking for the first time. And she wasn't ready for the experience. You get on a fucking tractor, you get pulled out into the middle of a field, there's just a bunch of fucking ladders around, and they give you these bags and say, there you go at it. She was like, what the fuck? And so you walk around, and you're looking at the trees, you find the type of apple that you like. I personally really enjoy Granny Smith apples. I like the tartness to them. And so she goes and we're doing all that, and they got Red Delicious, you know, all the good shit. They're going around. And so she was like, so what do we do? And my mom's like, you just start picking apples. Whatever ones you're ready to do, you start picking apples. It looks good, pick it. And then of course my mom, you know, having been doing this for the last 40 odd years or 50 odd years, goes and reaches up and grabs an apple, takes it off the tree and starts eating it. My wife's like, what the fuck? You just eat them? And she was like, yeah, I don't care if you take a couple. It's not like you're gonna ruin their prices by eating a couple, each person eating one or two of them while they're walking around, you know? Not when they're going and buying a whole fucking bag full. So, my wife reaches up, takes it off the fucking tree, takes a bite and was like, oh my god, this is the best apple. So of course, I get home that night, or no, I get home that weekend, because this was when I was staying overnights in the hour and a half away. I get home that weekend, right? And my wife is I got a big old bag of apples sitting right on the kitchen table, and I was like, so you went apple picking? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, so, still think I'm an apple snob? And she was like, no. Like, yeah, no, you don't understand how good an apple can be until you've had one straight off of the fucking tree. Like, literally, you fucking picked it. All that shit that you're getting fucking Midwest and all that noise, that shit has been beaten up and bruised and battered around and hasn't been on the tree for weeks. It's gross. They've been put through a conveyor belt and no, it's fucking disgusting. What you need is a good apple right off of the fucking tree branch that you picked off your goddamn self. That you climbed the tree instead of the ladder because fuck the rules. You don't need no damn ladder. That's my story about apple picking. I'm actually really kind of disappointed because the area that I like to go to for apple picking has become more... I mean, it's good for them because... okay. It's good for them. We can do that dungeon now, by the way. It's good for them because it's been done where it has become it's been being run better. It's being managed better, right? And so it's becoming more commercialized, so it's not as enjoyable for me personally. Nemi, do the dungeon. Wake up, Nemi. I have a Granny Smith apple tree as well, actually. Nemi! Did he fall asleep? That doesn't matter, Silent. You don't need any health. All of you could go in with absolutely no health whatsoever. We'd be fine. I think Nemi forgot. I think Nemi fell asleep. Oh no. Oh man, I'm sorry, Nemi. Now where'd Fuzz go? Come on, Fuzz. I believe in you. I think we can do it, guys. I believe. I believe in us. God damn it, Silent. I should have just stabbed it. Yay, we win. Huzzah. Still one more away. Okay. Hey, you can't trick me. This is the beginning of the level. Yes, it is. You suck. Sorry. We needed to do the thing on Discord really quick. By the way, if you're not in there already internally, you should be. You're not. 2 of them, and choose either one. One may or may not be better. Just saying. I mean, no pressure or anything, but there's kind of a lot of pressure about it. Dick sword, yes, dick sword. Is that a legitimate dick sword? No, it's not. Okay. I got excited. I saw dick sword and then the emote that looked like it could potentially be a dick sword, and I was like, they've allowed it. We do enjoy the dick sword around here. And we has the idle game inside our dick sword. That allows you to play while you're away. I should be a sponsor. Epic RPG, sponsor me. So I got a very serious question for you fine folk, alright? Very important question, fine folk. If I were, because this is a thing with the Amazon, or not the Amazon, the Streamlabs Prime, supposedly. If I was to take a sponsorship, so to speak, right? And I played a dedicated stream with dedicated graphics, overlays, alerts, sub badges, etc., to Raid Shadow Legends. Do you think we'd be able to get 10 people, not because they want to play the game necessarily, but because they want to assist me? Do you think that we could get 10 people to download the game, install it, and do the tutorial? Because if we can get 10 people, like if we can legitimately find 10 people that are willing to do that, I will apply for their sponsorship, because I will get I'll get paid $200 if 10 people finish the tutorial. Yeah, the can you convince 10 people to play Raid Shadow Legends challenge. Exactly. I'm just saying, like, would you guys be willing to take the however long it takes to do that 10 hours, or not 10 hours, to take that take the time to complete the Raid Shadow Legends tutorial and make sure that there are 10 of you that does it with my creator code, so that I got paid $200? I wouldn't give you guys anything for it. I'm just asking. It'd be a stream of playing Raid Shadow Legends, the meme, the myth, the legend, and using and doing the tutorial together. 10-hour long tutorial, probably, honestly. The tutorial finishes by saying, all right, now complete 15 hours of played time to finish this tutorial, and y'all are like, fuck this, I'm done. Really? That's pretty cool, Nemi. How'd you get so big and popular that Amazon is sponsoring you? I need to be a big streamer like Nemi, so that way I don't have to worry about getting the number of people. They get paid per person. I don't have a minimum to meet. Yes, you are. You're huge. You're the biggest streamer out there, Nemi. Have you ever noticed how you don't get those follow bots in your, or not the follow bots, the want to become famous bots? Because you're already famous. See? Even Silent agrees with me that you're popular. No, Raffle is not popular. Raffle just pays for views, obviously. I clicked on the bigfollows.com. That's how I got here today. Internal is not even a real person. Just a highly sophisticated bot. Can we get back to the end of the fucking level now? Died enough times some dumb shit. I'm just amazed that I haven't gotten more follow bot shit done. I really need to. You sent me that link, Nemi, and I appreciate it very much. And I need to actually implement it now. I need to just not. I need to use it. There's also another group of bots that were going around doing follow bots. This one's not nearly as big as the whatever the fuck the name is. I can't even remember right now. Hoss. Yeah, that's what I was planning. I just haven't done it yet. Normally before stream, I'm too excited. I'm like, I say excited, but I'm too ready to start playing games and whatnot to worry about, God damn it, I jumped. Yeah, gun. I think that's what yeah, gun. I'm too worked up to play games, so I'm like, don't worry about it. And then I play this game and I don't get to run, so I'm just depressed. So I'm all worked up, I'm all fucking pissy because I'm bad at games, and it's like, oh great, you suck at your life, just give up and no, don't even worry about the bots because they're the only follow notifications you're gonna get in your life. Watch how it works. There's no slowly about it. I've been broken for a long time. You guys just haven't fucking noticed yet.
You know what I mean?
What's up, DK?
Hi, Silent.
Oh, you're gonna respond today, I see.
No, she didn't even type in hi DK yet. I looked down to see who was in there, and I saw Silent, so I just was like, hi.
But fuck Fuzz and fuck Nemi, I guess.
Well, the
Fuck
only
Internal.
the person I saw.
Fucking rude.
Was no, enough. No, what are you complaining about? I know. I know. What? 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 What are you doing?
Jumping directly into a stupid fucking fuzzball. That's what I'm doing.
No, I was talking to the big doofus in the room.
Yeah, I know, and I just told you.
No, I meant the puppy. What are you doing? She's getting all hyper. She's all
That's
hyper.
what happens, Internal. I do great, and then I'm just like randomly decide that I'm gonna be dumb doing things.
You're just gonna play like so you're saying is you're just gonna start randomly playing like shit?
Yeah, I'm gonna play the game like I'm DK playing NBA. Damn, boy.
That way I don't have to hear fucking
Jesus Christ.
chat through that. What did I do?
I like how Obsolete and Sarge's playing Splitgate popped up twice each. Thanks, Steam. I really needed that fucking column that took up the bottom right corner of my screen. I need another good rant. What's a good rant, Kendig? What's a good ranting subject?
I don't know. Traffic? I don't know. Yeah.
Haven't really had any issues with traffic. Oh, so we had a good moment earlier today, right? So me and my boss, name is Scott, are walking around on the outside of our job site, and we've been doing a bunch of site work, which means that there's a lot of concrete going in. We're pouring sidewalks, they're spreading freaking topsoil, bringing in grade fill, all this, that, and whatnot. So we're walking around the site, checking how everything's going on, making sure everything's being tested, making sure everything's getting installed properly, yada 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 yada, right? And they have the fence torn apart so that they can bring the concrete truck over for sidewalk in this one area. And there's these three girls
so like what they just
around.
they just like unzip, like so where it would normally be screwed in, they just unscrewed it really quick.
Well, I mean, it's one of those like chain link fences that you see around job sites all the time, where they're on like little base stands.
Okay.
They just pick it up and drag it away.
Yeah.
So there's these three girls, right, that are walking down the street and they're freaking talking or whatever. And in all reality, me and my boss are walking around and we're sitting there looking at the mason that's finishing the fucking concrete. And we're like, that's not a cigarette he's smoking. Because the wind's blowing down, we're downwind from him, and it's very clearly not cigarette smoke. But so we're like, that ain't cigarette smoke, yada yada yada. And it was fucking amazing to me. I haven't seen such blatant, it wasn't really disrespect, but it was, me and you never would have done this as kids, because they were young teenagers. I don't know exactly how old they were, but there are three girls. They clearly weren't like high school students, but at the same time they weren't.
Yeah, they're probably
they're like 12 to 15 would be my guess.
Yeah,
you know
like
I
I said, 7th, 8th grade, somewhere in there.
So that's how old they are, and I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. This girl comes right up to us, not like right up, but she's like walking in the road with her friends, right? Whatever, no big deal. Do your thing. And me and my boss are sitting there talking, and we're pretty much joking around. And we got one guy that's next to us that's freaking shoveling and raking out dirt or raking out stone for the sidewalk. And then another guy that's finishing concrete on the other side of us. And then there's the two of us standing there watching them. And so, of course, it looks like your typical union meeting fucking two guys digging, three guys leaning on shovels type of deal,
Yeah.
you know? You know, your
Yeah.
stereotypical construction site.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that me and him are, you know,
Yeah.
so this girl, I'm stuck on trying to figure out the word to use to describe what she did. She walked right up looked right at us. And you could tell that, you know, like I said, you could tell she was thinking, oh, look, another couple of construction workers that are getting paid to do nothing, right? And she looked right at us and said, how much do you get paid? And it wasn't like it wasn't like she was trying to be rude, you know? Like, she wasn't being rude about it, but it's like she was genuinely curious, I think, how much we got paid to stand around and not do anything. And so we're sitting there and both of us are kind of shocked.
But like by her answer, like by her question.
By the fact that she would blatantly walk up to us and ask us that.
Yeah, like no filter, like what's going
Yeah,
on,
it was like you don't just walk up to
God.
people and ask them how much money they make, you know?
Yeah.
And so my boss finally looked at her, and I always knew he doesn't even, like, even in construction fields, like people he knows that make pretty much the same amount he does and have a good idea what he makes and he has a good idea what they make. He was like, you don't talk money. That's personal. That's your business. So he's like, he was like, well, that's a pretty personal question. And he was like, well, I was just curious, you know? And he was like, well, it depends on what you do. And she was like, well, so what do you do? And he was like, well, I'm the boss. I stand around and make sure they do everything right. And she was like, oh, so you know more than these guys? And he was like, pretty much, yeah. You know?
Yeah.
He was like, I know a little bit more than them, yeah. So he was like, it all depends on what you want to do, though. That's how much money you make. So we were just like, we were blown away that this, like, we'll call her 14-year-old girl would walk right up to us and just go, how much money do you make?
Dude, the kids now. Okay, dude, I got a story for you.
Like, can you imagine doing that?
I got one for you too.
I didn't know how much my father made until I was like 18, 19, you know, where I finally started understanding what his job was. And the only reason that it was even a consideration was because he was like, if you want to do this, this is what you need to know about it. But I had no clue up until then. I never would have thought to ask my father, hey, how much do you get paid, Dad? Like, it amazes me that a kid would walk up to a stranger and ask that.
You should have killed that guy.
Just amazing.
Yeah, I should have killed him. Fuck.
Like, how do you do that? I can't, even as an adult, I can't imagine doing that. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I got
like, even if it's
today.
a job that I'm interested in doing, I couldn't.
Just walk up to someone and ask.
Yeah, be like, hey, how much do you get paid? It's one of those things where you're like, oh, okay, well, how much does this position pay typically? You know, there's a
line.
There's a considerate way to ask that allows them to keep their own personal information without, you know, and still answer your question.
Yeah, no, I got it.
And it's just amazing to me.
Okay, well, I got a story for you today.
What's that?
Alright, so, I take an order. I was in the parking lot across the street, so I pulled up and over. I was over, I'll tell you where I was. I was over at the Ling Ling Buffet over in North Syracuse.
Yeah, I don't know it.
So, yeah, just for reference. And so, just Chinese place. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
And so, I walk in to go get my order, and there's these two people standing there. At first I didn't know it was a mom and a son, but I learned that a few seconds fucking later. So I stand kind of behind them and wait, to ask them if the order's ready. and the mom's paying, and the son at one point just looks over to her. He's like, you know, you need to chill out. You're being such a Karen.
Yeah.
And I was like, me and the guy behind the counter were like, whoa, like, holy shit. Like, I would never say some shit like that to my mom, ever. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, me and you were raised right. And fucking, so, they pay and leave, and I'm still standing there, and he's like, the order's not ready yet, it'll be a few more minutes. I'm like, oh, okay. And I look at him, and I look at him, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, if I ever said some shit like that to my mom, she would have kicked my fucking ass for saying some shit like that. So me and him were both fucking dying, and all of a sudden, like, I didn't realize there was two people, like, let's just say African Americans, because, you know, you can't, the other words are sensitive nowadays. They were sitting across, like, behind where the glass was, where all the booths were right there. And I heard them start laughing too, and I turned and I looked, and they're both laughing too, because they were both thinking the same thing. Dude, our parents would have kicked our fucking ass for saying some shit like that.
Mama gonna break out the belt.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, I would never say, like, some shit like that to my mom, and I know for a fact you'd never say some shit like that to your mom.
Not in public, at
right.
least. I mean, let's be honest here, okay? Let's just get this out in the open. Everybody always says, you know, I'd never say this to my mom. I'd never yada, yada, yada. You said it at some point.
Yeah.
You did. It was
Not
done.
in public. Yeah.
But it was,
public,
there's
though.
no way you did it in public.
Yeah,
And-
in front of like 10 people.
And you learned your lesson immediately afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Like, your mom would take your ass out to the car and fucking whoop your ass. Like, Jesus Christ, I couldn't believe the kid just straight said it. Like, and the guy behind the counter is like fighting, like, he's fighting back the laughter. I can see it in his face, and he's like putting his hoodie up over his mouth, because he just didn't have a mask on, because he was trying not to laugh. Like, in there, like, he was trying not to laugh. Like, I give him the credit for, like, trying not to just straight up laugh in both of their faces. Like,
Thing is that if he had laughed, though, the kid probably would have thought that he was laughing because he called his mom a Karen, like, because it's funny, you know? And, like, it would have just reinforced the behavior.
yeah.
Like,
Just in general, though, like, it was funny because, like, I didn't realize that, like, the two people behind the count, like, that were standing there behind me, could hear, like, because I was talking to the guy, because he asked me what the name on the order was, and I told him.
yeah, everybody's saying they would have gotten their ass beat. They would have smacked the teeth out of my mouth. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, nowadays, all the kids do not have any respect for their parents.
that ain't
To be
true.
fair,
My kid
to be
fucking
fair,
respects the
to be
shit
fair,
out of me.
though, to be fair, though, all the parents are giving all the kids all the fucking power. That's part of the fucking problem, in my opinion.
Part of the problem is $15 an hour for minimum wage.
So that's what the problem is.
It is what the problem is.
This is what you're saying.
Yep. Truly it is, though, if you stop and think about it. You really stop and think about it, and it's just fulfilling a sense of self-entitlement. We're going through something called the Great Resignation. They have labeled this. They have labeled this the Great Resignation. Because there are so many people that are quitting their jobs so that they can stay home and telework because they got a taste for it during COVID. And because they're not getting paid enough to flip a burger.
Like, dude, every single McDonald's I've been to has a hiring sign up.
Yep.
Even at $15 an hour, no one uses it.
I get pissed about it because I'm considered skilled labor, right?
Yeah, and that you're not making much more than 15.
No,
Yeah, because I know how much you make. I'm not gonna say it. I know.
but I'm not making much more than 15 bucks an hour, and I'm a skilled laborer. I'm considered a skilled trade. There is a union for my trade. There is this, that, and the other. I'm not in that union, but there is a union for my trade. It's something that is, you know, regulated and watched and all of that shit.
We'll just get a hammer.
Doesn't matter though. You can get paid more to have 2 part-time jobs at competing fast food restaurants than you can to be a construction. And people wonder why nobody wants to go and fucking be a construction worker.
Oh.
I sweat my fucking balls off every day, and I have to carry heavy shit, and I have to fucking stay outside in the sun all day, and I have to fucking freeze my ass off in the winter. Or I could go flip burgers. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying McDonald's is necessarily an easy job, but there is no skill required. I can grab just about anybody off of the street and they can competently learn how to do that job if they have any interest in doing the job at all. Yes, $15 an hour is way too much in my opinion. Think about it this way. I remember back before the minimum wage was $8 an hour. I am not that fucking old.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm not even 30.
That was what I got paid when I started working at Mark's.
I am not even 30. Okay. And I remember when the minimum wage was almost half of what it is now.
Yeah, I know.
And guess what? Laborers and carpenters and all of that, they were not getting paid half of what they were getting paid now. At that time, they were getting paid very close to what they're getting paid now.
I don't know. I just
they were, you know, the money has come in for them, but it's not that big a difference.
My opinion is it should have been raised a little, but not to like fucking 15.
Well, the issue is this, okay? This is a societal issue.
I can see a little bit of a bump, but not like fucking doubling it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much you change it. It really doesn't. Because this is a societal issue that the United States needs to accept. Is that we have been grown on a capitalistic society, and that capitalistic society puts us into 2 classes, rich and poor. And until we as a human race decide that we need to support our brethren and not be selfish, because humans are inherently selfish, then we will never close the wealth gap. Because all that's going to happen is you raise the minimum wage and we raise the cost of prices. You raise the cost for services. You raise the cost for lists. Everything gets more expensive.
Pretty sure this guy's got an 8.
You will not close that wealth gap. Ever. Because they control the prices. And they're not going to willingly decide to be poorer. Even though they can afford to, they're not going to.
Yeah, why would you?
Well, that's the issue, is that is the way that our society sees it. Because we see our own personal gain, even when it is non-substantial, as more important than our societal gain and our community gain. Why would you? Because there's people that can't afford to live. That's why you would. Because there's people that can't afford proper health care or proper schooling or anything like that. That's why you would. But for us, the answer is always, why would you? And until that changes, it doesn't matter how much you make minimum wage, it won't change.
Yeah, so basically because everything else is gonna inflate because
Everything else is
minimum
going to
wage-
inflate. All you're doing is making the number of people that are inside poverty larger. Yes, guess what? It's going to look fucking great for Biden. It's going to look awesome. You know why? Because it takes time for those prices to inflate. Doesn't just happen overnight. It's not like freaking Jeff Bezos is over there sitting, oh, well, New York State rose the freaking minimum wage to $15 an hour. That means that my Sharpie that used to cost $1 now costs $1.33.
Yeah, fucking.
You know? That's not what happens. It goes through quarterlies, it goes through yearly reports. He starts to see a less return on investment, and so he raises his cost marginally when it's something that people won't bitch about,
Everyone doesn't try hard weapons.
and it increases his income, and that you do that with every single product. And guess what? That $4 jug of milk now costs $4.50. Does it make a huge difference? No. But when every single grocery item that you buy increases by that little 5%, 10%, your cost of living just increased by 10%, and you're just raising the amount of money you can have and still be in poverty. But it doesn't matter, because if with your example, Nemi, it's that the other wages haven't gone up in similar scale. Again, if the other wages go up in similar scale, then at that point, what's going to happen again? They're just going to continue to raise the prices. And guess what? All that does is devalue the dollar.
Dude, we're America. We'll just fucking print money because we're dumb as fuck.
We already do that. We're trillions of dollars in debt. We don't even have the money that we're using right now.
Fuck.
No, I don't blame them for loving telecommuting either. I understand the idea behind it. But guess what? If my work, so if I had been an office bitch and they told me, hey, you have to work from home now, I'd go, yep, okay. And then, COVID ends and my office goes, hey, time to come back into work. And I say, no, I want to work from home. And they say, well, you can't. That doesn't mean that I'm not going back to fucking work. That just means I gotta do something I don't like.
Which, dude, it just, people, I don't know, like.
Well,
since
this is
since COVID
affecting the
happened,
minimum wage,
no
Silent.
one wants to do. No one doesn't want to do shit that they just don't want to do, or they don't get something exactly the way they don't like it. No, fuck it, I don't want to do that.
Like,
No, it's not how life works.
and the
like,
minimum
life
wage
hasn't
shit pisses me off because, again, there are people that are quitting construction jobs because, fuck it, I get paid better somewhere else. Why do I want to bust my ass and only make $3 an hour more? Fuck this. I'll go work
'cause, like,
2
if
jobs
they,
instead.
If they were making like 18, as a laborer or something, and you could make 15 flipping burgers, that seems a lot easier. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. And it'd be on top of that, so the other thing you have to understand is that the way that this works, okay? The way that this works is that you have 18, 19, 20-year-olds, right? that are getting out of high school, not going to college, and are looking to join the workforce. Okay. And you basically give them two options. You can go to a carpenter, mason, yada yada, whatever, welding, elevator technician, installer, electrician, whatever. You can go join that union, right? Because unless you already have the skill set and you have a connection inside the industry, you're not going to go in as a non-union individual. It just won't happen. So you can join the union and they will teach you. And so say, I don't know what the rates are. I am making these up entirely, right? Say a carpenter gets paid $29 an hour, right? As a first year apprentice, and this is the number that these guys are going to see, that they are going to get paid for the first year of their work at 19 years old, where they don't want to work hard because that's the society we live in.
No.
If they get paid $29 an hour, I do believe that with the union, you only receive half of a journeyman's rate as a first year apprentice. So 18, 19 years old, right? $29 an hour, they're getting paid $14.50. Okay? Make it an even 15. Change it to 32 and 16. 32 and 16, right? So you're making $16 an hour as a carpenter. And you have to haul lumber, you gotta fucking pull forms, you gotta pour concrete, you gotta do all of that, right? Why the fuck do I want to go bust my ass and do that when I can go and stand at a fucking cash register and get paid $15 an hour? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so what you're saying is they're taking that. They're doing.
All they're doing is they're taking the incentive to learn a skilled trade away, because the initial income is not enough for the extra effort that it involves.
No, yeah, I see what I think.
You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, you need all of these minimum wage jobs and this, that, and the other thing. You do. But I've always been of the impression that minimum wage, oh my god, really? Why did I? Minimum wage jobs have never been something that you are meant to be able to have a single income and be able to support an entire family on. Maybe one individual, and more than likely it's not going to be a great living situation. Inflation only hurts the rates as a skilled labor. If your rates don't get increased at the same, if not better, as the increase of the minimum wage, then all that's happening is you're losing money without actually losing it. Even if you get a raise, you could still be losing money. Because cost of living goes up.
No man, I didn't even get a single kill that game. No, that was horrible. I don't know what's going on here, man.
I don't know. I'm just going off on rants about anything I can think about.
Like, no, like for some reason the video, for some reason, on my Twitch just continually keeps crashing.
I couldn't tell you that.
But I don't have an issue with the chat. But I don't have an issue with the chat, like, not showing up.
Just lower the quality of the stream.
No, I mean your stream.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, lower the quality of the stream. It's probably an issue where you're using the internet on so many different ways or whatever, and I'm streaming at 1080p, 60 FPS, and that takes up a good bit of bandwidth, and you have a drop between me for whatever reason, and so it ends up giving you an error.
I just made it 720.
Yeah, if you just make it 720, then you should be fine.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
All right, what else can we rant about tonight? I kind of like the ranting about shit because it distracts me from how bad I'm doing in the game.
I'm surprised you're still trying to beat this. I figured you would have beaten it by now. Like, I know it's one of the hardest ones, but I figured you would have beaten it by now.
Oh, this isn't even one of the hardest ones. There's a bunch of harder ones still. Not one of the easier ones, supposedly, but still. Not like it's not in the top 5 hardest, that's for sure.
What? This one?
Cost of, yeah, this one. Cost of razors. I wouldn't know how much a razor costs, Fuzz. Have you seen my face? I do not know the cost of
what
a
are you
razor.
talking? Like, what is he talking about? Like, disposable or reusable? They're different price ranges. Because obviously I use a razor, so I could give you a general idea.
All right, so here's a question. Not for you, obviously, because I know how much gas costs around you.
Yeah, it's the same as
DK.
you. Yeah, it's pretty much the same for...
How much does gas cost for you guys nowadays?
Well, theirs is also in liters, too. You gotta remember that.
Well, I mean, not for Silent or Fuzz. They're in America. They're just not in New York. Lower than 350. Okay. Is it above 3?
Oh, wasn't sure if he could actually kill me.
I actually just filled up my tank today, and I don't think I could tell you how much it cost
Oh my
per gallon.
god. That's what killing me.
I know that it cost me over $50 to fill up my little tank, though.
Oh yeah, dude, mine costs $60-ish to fill my tank now. I put in like $50 the other day, and I still had like a quarter of the tank. So probably closer to 70.
$3.16? Damn, that's cheap as shit. I know
I
ours
wish
is
it
more
was
than
that.
that.
Yeah, I wish it was that cheap over here. Fuck.
There's a bunch of refineries by you, so gas is pretty cheap. That's nice, dude. What about you, Fuzz? Fuzzy Wuzzykins? Uh-oh. The problem. There you go. Fuzz is right where we're at, buddy. $3.70 to $4 a gallon. That's about right.
Yep.
Now, does anybody remember that again, getting into them politic things. But anybody remember that weird place is kind of like a desert we had just been fighting in, and it gave us a lot of oil or something. I don't remember how it worked exactly, but all right, no, we were saving people from terrorists.
Oh! Yeah, a hit marker, and then they knew where I was after that. That was not even fair.
Colonel gonna get in
Oh, and
trouble.
then this dude just runs at me with a fucking tie stick. What a bitch. Dude, it's getting so hard to play this fucking game. I swear to God. Search and destroy is just so cancerous, dude. Everyone uses try-hard weapons. It's literally
Damn, Silent.
not as fun as it used to be.
You must be playing Call of Duty.
Oh yeah. They're just trying to snipe, and people just use the most try-hard weapons ever. Like this one dude's using a thermal LMG.
Nice.
I don't know what his secondary is. He has overkill on. I don't know what his secondary was, but. No, I saw you. Put your fucking riot shield away.
I do enjoy a good riot shield on occasion.
I know, but in like Search and Destroy, this dude's been using it. I've seen this dude before. He was using it like 10 minutes ago. He's gonna beat me. Yeah, he's gonna execute me with it because he stunned me. That's fucking gay, dude. Oh my god.
Notice you calling me a bot. Damn. Poor Internal's getting shit on by Silent right now. You doubled down at one point, Internal. You doubled down on the death count,
well,
that's all. Silent, you can also remove the count, you know. That's a thing. I don't remember how, you would have to look it up, but I know you can remove one. You can actually remove a ton. You can set it to whatever you want. Oh, Kendrick can speak on this matter for us and enlighten us.
Shit.
All I saw was that Internal said something about the UK. I haven't quite read it yet, so give me a minute here. But I'm gonna get back to it. I got a question for DK here.
Okay.
Heard the UK ran out of gas? I highly doubt that. So DK, sir. I was reading a story. Why did I? Okay. I was reading a story today about DoorDash drivers. Right? I don't know if you do Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever. But
I do DoorDash.
I saw a post today about DoorDash, and it sounded or implied that it was in the UK. And I'm curious if it's the same over here. Because I have not been inside a McDonald's, and I couldn't fucking tell you how long. Okay.
Oh.
So they're saying in the UK, DoorDash drivers actually refuse to take orders from McDonald's, or they just choose not to pick that up, because when they get there, there's like fucking 50 orders that they gotta sort through, and the whole thing's covered, and it takes them fucking half an hour to get your order ready for a fucking $2 order, or yada yada yada. Is that
that's a
true?
UK thing. That is untrue for the
Okay.
United States. Like you go into McDonald's, like depending on the one you go into, it really depends.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming that it's kind of location-wise as well.
Yeah. There's, for example, there's one that I go to. There's a few that I end up going to. There's one they have a board with the like now serving, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it says the numbers for the orders, and there's a very specific set of 6 numbers for a DoorDash. So it's quite obvious that it's a DoorDash or like a Grubhub, because there's
Right.
always 6 numbers. Yeah, you can see it. So that is a UK problem. It's not-
Gotcha. Because they were showing like it was one of them sweet Tic Tac videos.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, that would be. Well, I mean, it could be in the U.S. It's not where we are. I can tell you at least that it's not where we are in the United States. Is an issue.
You two are fighting over who gets to add my deaths. You know what? I'm just gonna stop dying. That way you don't have to add any more. Children.
Look at that, bro.
Geez, Silent's normally trying to shirk her duties as much as she can, and tonight, poor Internal just wants to tell me that I died and laugh at me, and Silent's like, no! Don't you start with me, Silent. I will yeet myself right off this bridge. Maybe you scared him away. Did you ever think about that? What if Internal left now because you were bullying him?
Oh! I'm gonna cover my teammate while I went to plant, but he just fucking kind of stood still, so I couldn't really cover him.
Huh? Did you ever think about that, Silent? My mod is a bully.
You're what?
My mod is a bully. Yes, that is Apple. Did you look at what you made me do? Did you seriously forget that Apple rant already, Silent?
I mean, to be fair, Silent, you know, that's your job title in this stream is to be a mod. Wait, was that lag that you missed that jump? I don't think I've ever seen you miss that jump before, bro.
No, I have some input delays.
Oh, okay.
I think I need
I
a
don't
new
think I've
keyboard.
ever seen you miss that jump there. That was weird.
I drink apple cider because apple cider is delicious. How did you guys already forget about the fact that I had a whole rant about apples because I said, yes, I'm drinking apple cider. Don't you judge me. Apples are delicious.
Yeah, because we live in the best state in the United States for apples. We're awesome.
Y'all suck. That's all I gotta say about that. Y'all want a single say?
But
Fuck
fucking-
that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Okay, fuck that. Oh, yeah,
I'm actually
dude,
gonna hit
fucking-
500.
Oh yeah,
Jesus
dude.
Christ, I'm bad.
Since I went back to work, Scott removed me as mod because I'm not in his stream all the time.
Shocking.
I'm pretty sure that's why he removed me as mod. And then fucking yesterday he was bitching and shit. He's like, because I fucking I used my points to time out Tori, just because I was, you know, fucking around, you know, was giving her shit. And so she just what she did, she timed me out for fucking like 15 or 30 seconds. But she's a mod still. Yeah. I straight up said it in the chat. I'm like, that's a gross overuse of mod privileges. I straight up said it. That's why I'm not in a stream right now.
I'm not in a stream right now because I literally talked so much shit to get him to ban me on purpose. Now I just don't talk to him anymore. It worked out really well.
So yeah, dude, it's so funny. He had a question about that shit. I'm like, well, you have to talk to him, man. I don't fucking know.
No, I could tell I actually pissed him off too.
I know it does, and he says it doesn't, but it's quite obvious that it pisses him off.
So, whatever. I was like, whatever, dude. I'm done with this. I'm gonna at least have fun with getting banned.
I'm curious because fucking it wasn't right away. It was after I demodded everyone except you in my channel. Like, I demodded everyone except you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battling
And like I left everyone like that as a VIP. You know what I mean? Because like those are the people who should have the VIP title because, you know, it should be when they're typing in chat and they're talking and interacting, like they should be, you know, recognized as someone who's, you know, who is there not every time, but is consistently, you know, comes and says hello and stuff. And JJ got all butthurt about the VIP thing and the fact that I took the mod away from her. And I straight up told her, I'm like, it wasn't just you I demodded. I'm like, if everyone looks, the only person that is mod in my channel is Raffle. I'm like, he's the only person who stayed mod. Because he helps me add commands and like has helped me get my setup all set up. Like there's a reason he's still mod.
Yeah, DK took silence mod. Bullshit.
I think I did too.
You did.
Yeah,
last time I raided you,
like I said, I took everybody's mod except yours. Because I was so fed up. I was so fed up with the bullshit. Like everyone who would come in and be like, "Oh, I want to be a mod," and then you know.
See, Silent has my reaction to it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Silent. Like you understand why I demodded everyone except me. Like it makes the most sense. He's the only one who really should have mod power.
I had it's hilarious to me because I end up modding in a ton of fucking chats that I'm very rarely there for because I don't have the time to go and watch. But when I'm there, I try to help out or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it's hilarious when somebody's like, "Oh, I'll take your mod privileges away," as if it's like a punishment to me, and I'm like, okay, okay, and what's your point here?
What?
Well, you won't be a mod in my channel anymore.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
That's work I have to do. Yeah,
Like,
that's work I have to do.
That just makes me feel less bad for never being here, so I'm not sure why this is a threat.
Yeah. Well, because most people would consider that
But it's like, I would be upset about it if it was you. Or if it was, like Silent or Obsolete or Sard or Muzi. Like if one of you guys was like, "Oh, you know, I'm demodding you because fuck you," or whatever, I'd be like, "Oh, well, I mean, a little fucked up. I thought we were a little bit closer than that." But, like, other than that, like, if I'm not, like, really close with you, and I'm saying, like, I talk to you pretty much every day, or I know you personally, or, you know, it's like...
Me and you don't talk every day, like, you don't...
No, but I grew up with you.
Yeah, and
like,
we talk at least once a week, I'd say, on average.
Yeah, but it's like, I grew up with you. Of course I'm going to trust you, and I expect that you trust me, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like with Scott especially, he gave me mod when he first started, and I helped him get all set up and whatnot. Cool, awesome, yada yada. Worked out great. We were good friends there, make perfect sense. Got in our fight, he unmodded me and unfollowed my channel, and I'm like, okay, whatever, don't care. Then he decided to make me mod again when he wanted to be friends with me again, and I was like, why the fuck would you make me a mod?
Yeah, that literally means you're like,
and I was like, why the fuck? And I literally unmodded myself because I was like, I don't want this. Get the fuck out of here. And then he gave it to me again and was like, oh, well, I'll take your mod away. I was like, fucking do it then. I don't give a shit. Here, have it. You know? And I had another streamer that did it, that's Vexidal. He's a cool dude. I like him. He's a nice guy or whatever. But he's not like my fucking best friend or nothing. We don't hang out all the time. We'll play a game every once in a blue moon, and I think he's cool to go and watch for old school RuneScape and stuff like that. So I go over and hang out there, and he gave me mod initially. Is that like one of his main
games he streams his OSRS?
He used to, yeah. But
oh, okay.
And so, and just recently he came back and was doing freaking something, and I created a command that would like mod myself out, like take away my mod and then time me out. And so I went and I did the command, and he was like, "Oh, well, you're gonna have to get 100k points or something to get your mod back." I was like,
"What?
Okay,
what?
Fine, I guess." He was like, "Yeah, so you're gonna lose your mod now. How does that feel?" I was like, "I mean, all right, fine, whatever." Really weird, but that's how you want to do it, dude. Your stream, not mine. Carry on. And then something happened later on and he wanted me to fix it. I was like, I can't. I'm not your mod, dude.
That's some shit Scott would do. Dead ass.
Yeah. I'm like, I was like, I don't know what you want me to do, dude. Can't fix it for you. No! I did it again!
Where is he? I just saw him. He's over there.
I died.
No, fuck! Where was that guy? I
right
saw him
here.
over there. Oh, he was okay. He was behind the statue. That's why I couldn't.
Look at this. I just died right here.
You died right there.
I died on this screen.
That last tube right there is the end of the level, right?
I died on this screen right here.
Oh.
Guess what? I was what? So I'm like a third of the way through this room. I don't remember the way that I was gonna do this. Now that I'm fucking here doing it.
I was gonna say, didn't you already go through this to figure out how you wanted to do it, or did you forget everything?
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, okay.
I'm so bad at this game.
Oh, this guy's finally moving around. Oh, he's one of those tryhard guys. Oh, I played with him before.
But yeah, I was like, He took mod away from me, and I was like, oh, okay. By the way, welcome in, Peach. I did see you there. We're doing a little bit of a raffle rant moment here for the entire stream. Yeah. So that's been happening. So I do read what you guys say. If I don't react, it's just because I'm kind of in my own headspace. You know what I'm saying, bro? Had a nice little brownie before I got on, bruv. I do. I sent Silent a DM one day. So this is the story of how Silent became the best mod ever. Okay. Silent was one of the first viewers that I had when I had first got an affiliate. That consistently showed up to stream. And it was right after I kind of met up with Obsolete and Sarge that I had met, and Moozy, that I had met Silent. Because I think I met Silent through Moozy. Right? I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Oh, he
And-
was in there. I looked right at him.
And there's a lot of individuals here, like Nemi and Blondie, and Buzz hasn't been now, I do believe. But there's a lot of individuals here that I would make a mod in a heartbeat, without a doubt. It's never fun to see your stream chat full of nothing but mods. So-
Scott.
So that's a little awkward. And
Yesterday I was in his stream. That's exactly what it was. I was the only non-mod in his stream.
And so I was like, yeah, you know, well, and it was one of those things where it's like Obsolete and Sarge used to come by and watch me do what I was doing at that point, and then I would watch what they were doing because we weren't always playing together. And Silent started literally showing up at like every single one of our streams, and she would split it between like all three of us, or all four of us, I should say. And I say the three of us because at that point it was mainly me, Obsolete, and Sarge that were playing together. Mosey was doing his own thing. I don't understand why he doesn't mod you either, Internal, honestly. But
Internal. I don't think Internal. Have you been in my stream?
I don't think you've streamed since I met him.
When was that?
A week or two ago, I believe. I just jumped right
Yeah,
into that.
I've streamed. I streamed something last week. I forget what it was. I can't look now.
But so I did that, and so Silent would go through and back, like flop back and forth between everybody's streams, and make sure everybody would be talking and yet whatnot. And then afterwards would go back and would rewatch the streams if she missed them, and would
Like clip stuff.
and make clips and this that. But she would literally watch the entire VOD. Like, just sit down and watch the whole fucking thing.
Oh Jesus.
Like it was a stream, you know, but it wasn't. And so I was
hang on,
like,
okay.
holy shit. But I'm talking like I was literally getting 2 viewers a stream at this point. And one
Yeah.
of them was me. And the other one was Silent.
Yeah.
You know? And so I was like, fuck. And the only other people that would ever show up would be like you and Obsolete and Sarge and Moozy. I was like, fucking hell. And so finally I was like, you know what, we gotta do something. And I think at that point I had managed to squeak in the VIP somehow. Like you had to get a certain thing to get VIP, and I think I just barely managed to get it because I got like raided one time. And had like 5 people talking in chat at once. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. And then so I got the VIPs unlocked. I was like, oh fuck yeah, we're gonna give Silent VIP. And so I gave Silent VIP, and I felt really bad. Like I felt really, really bad because Silent wasn't a mod, and she was like so committed to doing absolutely everything for the stream. Everything. I was like, I can't justify it. And so I finally sent her a message like, hey, I'm really fucking sorry. I would love to make you a mod. I think that it's awesome how much shit you do, because I think you had just sent me a clip or something that you had made. I was like, I should really mod you, but like, you're literally my only non-mod viewer, so. And then eventually you just kept doing it anyway and didn't care. And eventually I just was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and make Silent mod and fuck anybody that wants to get pissy because my stream is full of mods.
Yeah, that's also partially why I did it too, because like when you be like, say you and Scott were watching me, sometimes Tori'd hop into, like if Scott wasn't streaming, she'd hop into. But then like when the 3 of you were talking, all would come up with in chat, and like say Silent was there too, it'd just be all mods. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what you want. Like, that's not how a stream should be operated. That was the dumbest death I've ever seen from you, bro.
Yeah, you'll have those.
But,
it wasn't the
give me-
dumbest. I've had a lot dumber than that. A
But
lot
I'll be
dumber.
back in a minute, dude. I gotta go take a shower. I'm pretty-
Okay.
I'll be back in a few.
Oh, you don't care? You don't care if you're a mod silent? Alright. I'll take care of that for you right now. Problem solved. There were too many of you in here anyway. God, that just looks wrong. I can't. Oh shit, that probably took away your editor and everything like that too. God damn it. I fucked myself over here. Somebody get Julie. I've done gooped. I'll have to go back in and fix that. Although, not for like better Twitch TV and stuff like that. And Streamlabs chatbot, it should still have it. So I think we'll be okay. Not like you need editor on Twitch anyway. It's not like I'm expecting you to do a bunch more. Freeze, silent. Haven't said what in a long time. Oh yeah, I know, right? You know what? Now that DK is MIA, we're going to... Oh, no, where'd it go? Mangoes are, that's not a point of debate, it's a well-known fact. What are you saying whoops to, Nemi? Yeah. Oh yeah. This is obviously why we haven't done it yet, because we didn't have a dabbing battle. Woo! Look, I even got a cape and everything. Too bad I don't know how many dashes I have when. Wrong, Mr. Fuzz. The avocado is clearly the inferior choice. Nope, you're wrong. Unless the reasoning behind it is because it's taco night. You're gonna make some guacamole or some shit, which is also disgusting. Hey, you know what? We are gonna have this discussion, okay? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, so we're gonna have this discussion. Why do people like avocados? Why do people like guacamole? It tastes like mushy grass. There's no flavor behind it. It tastes disgusting. This is gnome power internal. We live it, we breathe it, we represent it. And when we're done for the evening, we raid with it. Whenever we're in need of a little bit of hype, we throw it on. Yeah, but see, those are all fairly normal things to enjoy, right? Whereas you talk about guacamole and avocado, and it's like, why do you share the eating habits of a goat? Why are you an asshole? Because I'm raw. I'm sorry, did you need more of an explanation? Would you like me to draw you a map? Because you have clearly lost your fucking mind. This is driving you insane. God, it's actually up there, isn't it? Let's turn it down a little bit at least. There you go. Now it's turned down at least. I don't care. You have the power, Silence. I need the gnome power to get through the huge mess, alright? Internal. You gotta look up the right punctuation shit for it. I have Streamlabs chat bot, not Streamlabs cloud bot. I do believe it's exclamation point add command. If not, then it's exclamation point command add. All one word for both of them. But I could be wrong. I don't typically use it on my own screen, so I don't know. And you have to add the whole thing in there, so. I only have the one. I looked over. Distracted me, Silent. Here, just. There you go. There you go, Silent. That's for you. Now you can figure out what does what. Oh boy. Kind of run out of things to talk about. Can't do the rainbow. Well, at least wear the Woomy. Look, I'm superhero Madeline. Let me just see if I'm, if I got my dash or not. Quite a calming game without the gnome power, I know, right? And there's no dust bunnies trying to kill me. And you don't have me talking over everything about random shit. Proud of you, Silent. That'll teach you how to do pretty much everything. Simple. If not rather involved. With my bot. You should have just used Control F and typed command, or like add command. That's how I do it. It takes me 10 seconds to find something normally. You can still search the little ellipses in the top right of your phone. Find on page. Gave Madeline ponytail or pigtails. That's the word. Pigtails. Oh, gotcha. Only took a sex though. Jesus, that's some raunchy tonkin right there. We really have corrupted you. I think we might need to slow down there, Fuzz. A little deviant. I want her to get out of control. Yeah, sure you are. I'm a 50-year-old man. No, that's the first time I've messed up there in a long time. Might as well be. Damn, that's rude, Silent. You know, this death counter idea seemed like a lot better of an idea than, you know, back when I didn't have 500 fucking deaths. How many times have I died so far? I don't know. You'll have to go back and look. I'm a stickler. I know you stopped counting between the time when Fuzz said what he said and now. What's up, DK?
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. And apparently my internet laptop, so
You
it
what now?
disconnected me
You
from the
just
screen.
pulled your mic out mid talking.
My internet's being dumb again. It disconnected me and everything.
Nice. That's good. Have you tried scolding it harshly?
Nah, it doesn't work. Oh, there's 503, bro. You're at 500 now. I see that. We all see that.
No, I was just talking about that.
No, they were okay. So I didn't get here too late for that.
You see what kind of friends I have? Come in and they just fucking laugh at me about, haha, you died a lot.
Well, you were the one who pointed out that you should stop playing the game if you got the 500. To be fair, you said that.
And I should stop playing the game. I'm bad. I should have had it like 7 times already. Honestly.
Well, it's also like if you're having. I noticed you also have a good room, and you'll get farther than where you had got before, and you'll get to a spot and you'll just panic and then just completely fucking kill yourself.
Oh no, all of this
Like-
stuff now, like literally all the way up until I have the guy chasing me is like brain dead.
Second nature. Yeah, it's muscle memory. It's like how a speedrunner is when they do speedruns. Like they've done it so many times that like it's little like they don't even have to be looking at the screen. It's just muscle memory.
You're a
Besides
fucking
that,
dumbass.
That
I knew that
besides that,
already,
press
Silent.
press F right there, man. Wow.
No, but
Yeah.
that's like I said, I'm not like fully paying attention to it anymore. Before I'd be super concerned about making sure the pixels lined up and yada yada yada.
But not anymore.
Instead, I'm like, nah, I'm close here. This'll work.
Yeah, plus like
Oh,
I did a
yeah,
couple
that's
things
not good.
while I
That's
was
silent.
gone. I
Like right here, this part that I'm doing right now,
Actually-
I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure I jump very carefully, and I gotta take my
Yeah.
time. And now I'm all like,
yeah,
Yahoo!
I trimmed my face. I had I'm pretty sure that like cuz I had tried it this morning to try to use it and it would not work to like cut my hair. So I'm pretty sure I broke my other trimmer. So
Have you tried not breaking them?
yeah, I know, right?
Have you tried
And
using
so
a
I ended up,
chainsaw to cut your hair?
Well, so I ended up going to Walmart because I went to go try and start working, and I was like, well, when I take a break, I'll go to Walmart and buy one. Well, it wouldn't just because of the way DoorDash works. It was being a pain in my ass. So it was making me not start working until 2 o'clock, which I didn't want to do, but that's what it was doing. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. I'm like I'm scheduled to start at 2, whatever. I'll just fucking, I'll go now then. Fuck it, you know what I mean? That way I don't have to stop what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah.
So I went and got one, and well, and so I just took it out and used it. Oh,
That was a great story.
I
really
gotta
liked
change
the
characters
ending.
because I forget this character stands out so much. But so I did that. I buzzed my face. Got all that hot lip buzz off my face. I couldn't resist saying that. And so I did that. I took a shower, and then I had to rotate laundry.
What's going on, Lily? did the exact same thing again.
Obsidian on the PKM. Wow.
Battle him, please. Wonder. Oh, you definitely can, dude. Oh, that is so much faster, I bet. All right, hang on. We're gonna test it. We're gonna test this right now. We might have just found a new speedrun strat. If I don't mess it up. Few seconds. Didn't time it. They're roughly the same.
Dude, I'm tired of the hit markers. I knew it was gonna kill me. I keep getting hit markers with the AX-50, which doesn't make sense to me because it's a fucking 50 cal sniper rifle.
If I shoot you in the toe, your leg is gone.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, this is the issues I've been having so much with Call of Duty the past few years too. Is the realism factor has just like taken a dump. It's so bad.
Well, there's never a
Like you get hit anywhere with a
game.
50 cal bullet, you're dead. Yeah, you're dead.
It's not like it was ever a hyper-realistic game. It was never a
And to begin
battlefield.
with, to begin with, I would say Battlefield's a lot more realistic.
Oh yeah.
Not only just like the environment part of it too. I mean, like the way damage is dealt too is a lot more realistic. And like weapons that are strong because they're good fucking weapons. Like in the first week of this game, or first like part of this game, they reduced how strong the M4 was. It should be a good assault rifle.
Censored, welcome in, dude. I'm glad that you believe. I also believe. I just don't know if I believe that it's gonna happen right now.
Oh my god, this guy with the riot shield is fucking dog shit. Dude, that's insulting to not as proof. He's sort of shit.
I had one of those moments today, right? I showed up to work late today, like late. Not like, a minute or two late.
Like half hour late-ish?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, fuck. I'm like late, And, well, that fucking
Did you oversleep?
sucks. Yeah, I just overslept.
Yeah, I did too last night.
And, I was like, well, that fucking sucks, And then I was driving in and I felt really bad about it. And then I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna feel fucking bad. Because I stayed until 7 o'clock at night the other fucking night. And I worked from 7 a.m. until 7 o'clock at night, and I put down 8 hours on my timesheet. So I'm not gonna fucking feel bad. And I'm gonna walk in there, and he's gonna give me shit. I'm gonna go, you know what? You're right, I should have been here at 7. I'm not telling you you're wrong, but I also don't fucking feel bad about it because I worked 12 hours the other day. So, yeah, I took a little half hour.
It only put down 8, right?
Yeah.
It only put down 8 hours. Right?
Yeah. Like, I worked fucking 12 hours and I only put down 8, so I don't feel that bad. I would have to sort through all my mods to find out. This one's it's called Whoosh in the mod options. See? All the way at the bottom. Fabeline. It's called Fabeline. Comes with a fox, it comes with rainbow colors, it comes with a dab when you duck, it comes with a skateboard, and it comes
dude,
with
I'm just not as good as I used to be at this COD. There's so many tryhards on now too, and I can't tryhard anymore in this game. I just can't take it that seriously.
I never took it that seriously.
I know, I just like the first year I take it a little bit more seriously than like I do now. But like the balance for the weapons in this game are fucking atrocious because of Warzone. Like Warzone is the reason COD is like dead, in my opinion. A lot of people are like, "Oh, dude, Warzone's so much fun to play." It's like, yeah, you also realize that that's why COD's dead. They only put content in the game for Warzone. Like, yeah, they do stuff specifically for multiplayer, but
oh, it's Woomy,
really...
not Whoosh. Sorry. This gives you a little skateboard that you sit on top of. Yeah, it's you would have to reanimate the entire sprite to make it look right, which is not easy. Yeah, it's something cool to mess around with. I like the rainbow. The only reason I don't have the rainbow on right now is because it makes it so you can't tell when you've dashed. Smoothie, what's up, dude? Thank you for the raid, buddy. How's New World treating you?
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a
not gonna miss twice, bro. Why'd you repeat?
Moozie's sound clip just is even better with the cult of thighs.
Oh, we got the final kill with the Vito rocket.
Just alright, buddy? Pain, yeah. I just need to not die in the beginning again. Not in the UK, no. You would have to look up specific to your area in the UK, dude. Inside your labor laws. I don't know, but I know I've broken it before. Willingly.
Same.
I used to work at a clothing store called Hollister. It's horrible.
What was Aeroplan stuff?
And, no, it was Hollister.
What was it? Abercrombie? I can't. It was one of those fucking bullshit ass ones.
And
Because I remember I worked there like one shift, and I was like, fuck
yeah,
that.
no, it was definitely Hollister because I still have a fuckload of the shirts that I had to buy for the fucking to go to work in.
Yeah, they had gotten sued for that, by the way.
Yeah, I know. And so I used to work at Hollister, right? And of course, Black Friday was always a thing. Well, I forget what it was. I think it was double time that you would get paid, or double pay that you would get paid for your time worked on Thanksgiving Day, like that night, because they started at 9, and then Black Friday. And so we were open, well, not open, but like we were working from 9 p.m. the night before until like 9 o'clock at night, the night of Black Friday. Right.
Yeah.
And I signed up for shift for it because I was like, money. I like money. And so I did I started at 9 and I worked until like 3, I think. Was like what I was scheduled for, and then I was scheduled to come back in at like 3 and work until 9 again. So I was like, oh cool, I got a good chunk of fucking hours there. 12 hours in fucking 2 days, that's pretty sweet. And it's all double pay, so it's like I'm working fucking 24 hours, 2 days. That's awesome. And then I got there, and they were short-staffed. They didn't have enough people volunteer. So they asked for more volunteers to pick up hours. And I was like, I'll pick up the 3 until fucking noon shift. So I worked from 9 o'clock at night until noon the next day. And then I went home and I slept for like an hour and ate some food. And I went back and I worked from 3 until 9 o'clock at night. And I just got paid out the ass.
Dude, how much did you make in like that?
I
like,
don't
24 hour
remember.
period?
It wasn't a ton, but like for what I was doing and for the what I was getting paid at the time, which I think was like $8.50, I was making a fuckload of money, compared to my usual.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fuck yeah, dude. The manager got so pissed at me because they got in trouble for letting me work that many hours on double pay.
Oh, they did. Yeah, they did get in trouble.
I managed
did the managers get in trouble, or just the whole company got in trouble?
The manager, because they allowed me to schedule like that. Because I had so many hours that week, I actually hit overtime, and I had double pay.
Oh, so it was like...
I had like 50 hours or 55 hours or something that week. And it was just a stupidly big check.
Makes sense. Oh, that's funny though.
And then the other time that I did it for an extended period of time, more than just one day, that was like an actual job, because I've done it plenty of times when I was working, when I was doing like side work or something. But when I was doing it like as an actual job was when I was out in Binghamton, and we had to do fire watch. And so I was on site from 7 until 3, say, right?
Yeah.
And then I'd go back and I'd get freaking food, and I would sleep, and then I'd wake up at like 8, and I'd go in from 8 until like 3.
Are you kidding me?
And I was just putting in ridiculous amounts of hours. And I was I had multiple weeks where I was putting in over 60 hours, and like 2 weeks where I put in over 70. because I was staying overnight there. And so I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna keep fucking working. Work. And I was working 6 days a week, and it was so dumb, the number of hours that I was putting in and managing to make. And it was like, and same thing, when I hit 40 hours at my job now, it goes to time and a half. So they had to pay me my 40 hours regular, right? And then they had to pay me the 30 hours at time and a half. So it was basically like getting paid for another 45 hours. So I was getting 2 paychecks in one, essentially, plus a little bit extra. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
You made basically 2 paychecks in 1 week, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I made more than 2 paychecks in 1 week.
Get taxed out the ass.
Oh, fuck yeah, I did.
Fuck, I didn't know where we went. I keep forgetting to change my character. That's the only problem I have with overtime. Like every once in a while I liked it. But every once in a while I'd say no because like at that point like it just like
I've
yeah
never
I'm
turned down
making
the
money
overtime.
but like I'm getting taxed a lot more on the money on that money. Like that was the reason sometimes I'd say no. But, you know, most of the time I'd say yes because I wanted the money, but like at the same time you're also getting taxed a lot more too. Can you get on there?
I don't think I've turned down overtime once. Not unless I had like a legitimate reason why I couldn't.
Oh my god! I just missed the Colette lineup! Fuck!
See, that's the thing for me though, Silent. If they're working me like I'm a fucking manager, like they worked me like I was a superintendent. And it took me a year. But I fucking went and I worked myself like a superintendent and I didn't bitch at all. I did the harder job for less money. Didn't bitch, just fucking showed up, did my work, tried hard, did all that type of stuff. But I'll tell you what, I never let them fucking forget it. And because of that, that's why I'm where I am right now. Some companies are really good about it, some aren't. Luckily, I'm with a really good company that cares about its people. And it's, people never forget to remind me it doesn't hurt that my father's a vice president there.
That's gotta get stupid annoying though.
Oh yeah. And that's one of those things that I told Scott. I was like, I tell him all the time, I'm like, listen, bud, if I'm fucked up, then tell me I'm fucked up. Don't take my father's position as a sign that you have to fucking just let this fly under the radar or whatever. No, like, if I'm not getting something, or you think I need to do something, like, I want to know. Because I don't want to be that guy, because we have a couple of superintendents that they have their job because of their family members. You know what I mean? And they're just not very good at what they do. And they manage to get by because of their family members. I don't want to be that. Like, I want to be a good superintendent. I want to know what I'm doing. I want to be somebody that somebody looks at and goes, he knows what's up.
It makes sense though. Like, it's, you know, some people are just okay with that.
And so I had plenty of guys.
But like, you want
When I
to like
started
know like
working,
what you're talking about and like know exactly what you're doing.
But like I've had plenty of guys like as when I was going and working as a laborer or carpenter or whatever, and they first met me, they he's just another kid that's got whose daddy got him a job, you know. I'm telling you what, within fucking 2 weeks, they knew that I'd fucking work them to the fucking ground if I needed to. I do not let somebody outwork me. Yeah. No, it's one thing when you're hurt, and that's the other thing. Like, I got hurt on the job site, and I don't see an issue with people filing workers' comp and stuff like that. I understand it. It's there for a reason, and all of that. But unless I'm getting injured in a way that's going to affect me for the rest of my life, I don't see the need to file a workers' comp claim. As long as my employer understands that I'm going to take the time off that I need to recover from my injury, and they are going to pay me for that time. I hurt my back on my first job site. I went right in. I told my boss, I said, listen, I hurt my back yesterday. I cannot work. I can't climb a ladder. I can't lift a board. I can't do anything for you. I cannot work. All right, fill out the paperwork. I go, listen, I'll fill out your incident report. I understand you need it for your own security reasons, whatever. I get it. I understand why you have to get this paperwork. Understand this. As long as the company takes care of me, I'm going to take care of the company. I have no intentions of going to the doctor unless I need to. I'm going to go and I'm going to go home. I'm going to relax. I'm going to ice. I'm going to heat. I'm going to do all the stuff that you typically do when you tweak something. If that doesn't work and it continues to get worse, then I'll go to the doctor. And I will have a discussion with HB before that on how I'm going to, you know, what I'm going to tell the doctor. Because if HB tells me, hey, you know, we're gonna pay you for your time out, however long you need, that's good enough for me. I don't need money on top of that just because I got hurt on the job site. It's part of the job. I understand that. As long as you're gonna pay for my time out, I'm happy, dude. And they did. I went, I had to go to the doctor, I had to go get a pain medication and muscle relaxers because my entire back was seized up to the point that it was like my muscles were fucking bone with how hard they were. And I got all that, and I went to the doctor, and they were like, what happened? And I said, I pulled my back shovel in the driveway. They looked at me like, really? And I was like, yep, pulled my back shovel in the driveway. Do you have any, are you normally physically active? Yep, I work construction. And they just gave me like that, yeah, we know what's going on here, look. And I was like, are you sure you heard it at home? Yep, I'm positive. Okay. So I did that. They paid me the 2 weeks that I was out, and everybody was hunky-dory happy.
Yeah, everyone was fucking hunky-dory. Everyone was happy.
Yep. You know, I break my arm, I'm going to be out for a long time. Yeah, you have to file a workers' comp claim then. You get fucking seriously injured and it could lead to negative side effects for the rest of your life. Yes, you have to file a workers' comp claim because that's the only way you're going to get that money. You just get banged up and you can't work for a couple days? Fuck, dude. Just pay me.
Dude, don't be a pussy is what I'm saying, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like, it's not even don't
Well,
be a
yeah,
pussy.
you
It's
fucked
just like
yourself
the
up,
lines
but like, it wasn't like you physically maimed yourself. You
Yeah.
just hurt yourself because you were going a little too hard at it. You're trying to get shit done.
It's
Is that
like
what you're
I just need a couple of days off or a week or two off or
Oh,
whatever
wait.
because I can't work like this. Like if I'm fucking sore, if my back hurts, if I fucking banged up my knee, this, that, the other, and it hurts, but I can work, I'm going to fucking work, dude. You know?
Yeah.
That's just how I am, though. And I'm not saying it's wrong to file the workers' comp claims. It's just that's how I am. And I got pissed at first because my company didn't pay me at first. And so I was like, well, I'm never fucking doing that again, you know? And then my boss came out literally fucking like 30 minutes after he found out I didn't get paid, gave me another timesheet and said, sign this, and it had fucking 40 hours written right on it. For the 2 weeks, and I was like, yep, I can do that. Oh, son of a bitch, I just fucked myself.
Oh, but like he found out you did what you were supposed to do, and then they just didn't pay you, and he was like, okay, that's not gonna fly.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
and it was just, and it wasn't even like a purposeful that they didn't fucking pay me. It was literally just like the accounting department did not know that I was meant to get, you know, nobody had told them, hey, he wasn't here, but you're gonna pay him.
Anyways, yeah.
And so because of that, it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
And then they called and nope, just send in another timesheet. We shredded the other one. So I've never had an
You just
issue.
like, okay.
I've
you
never
just
had
like,
an issue
okay.
with them. Yeah, exactly. Yep, okay, sure thing. Sign here. Yep, sounds good. Thanks for sorting me out, Mark. Because I was pissed at first, and then he came out with that, and I was like, yep, we're good. As long as I know that's how you're going to treat me, then that'll work. They did the same thing when my wife had symptoms for COVID, before all of the government assistance stuff came out, where it was like you get COVID pay and stuff like that if you had symptoms or whatever, and you were forced to leave your job.
Yeah.
Then the government would pay the company to pay you, type of deal.
Okay.
Before all of that happened, they took my time off and they were splitting it up by like the hour throughout my weeks to make it so that my my insurance got covered each month. They had put in just enough time for me to make enough money for them to take out to cover my insurance. So that way I didn't have a lapse in my insurance coverage.
Ah.
So they try to help out, and even after the fact, they actually gave me extra time. They gave me extra time off and then took it out of later paychecks. You know what I mean? So they basically just knew I was gonna come back to work eventually and paid me ahead of time so that way I could keep my insurance coverage.
Nice.
So it's I am very lucky and fortunate in the fact that I work for a company that cares a lot about its employees and you know, tries to do the right thing. I'm not saying that they're gonna pay me fucking an exorbitant amount or anything like that, but they're fair. They're very fair with what they do. They try to help out where they can. We've had lots of superintendents that go through divorces and stuff like that, and the owner of the company will sit down with them and listen. If you need anything, you come to me and you tell me, do you need money? Do you need this? Do you need that? We will give you the money right now, and then after everything is settled and after, you know, after you get your life put back together a little bit, we'll sit down and discuss how you can pay it back to us. So, I know that there have been people that, you know, they needed money to be able to buy their wife out of the house type of deal. They cut them a check that day. You need 20 grand so that that way you can keep your house? Here you go, here's 20 grand. We'll figure it out. But I like the fact that they're that concerned with their employees. You know? It tells you a lot that as a laborer, I came on that job site, right? And that's not just me, because you can make the argument of my father. Not just me, it's every laborer that they get that works for the company specifically.
Yeah.
It tells you a lot that you'll get hired on as a laborer, and the owner of the company will know who you are, what you look like, and pass you in the hallway or pass you on the job site. And so, oh hey Matt, how you liking it here? How's this going? How's, you know, yada yada yada. And you won't have a clue who they are. They know you before you know them, type of deal. And that is not something that is common in what is like and not to hype up the company too much, but we're a rather big player in the area that we're in for construction. We're not huge. We're not like global or national or anything, but for our little pond, we're a big fish type of deal.
Dude, how the fuck did you guys let him defuse the bomb? There was fucking 3 of you at the bomb site. Oh my god. Still miss teammates, it's happening.
Jesus, that sucks, Silent.
Wait, why didn't it work? Shut the fucking door. He's still in the area. Where the fuck is he though?
I didn't get that crystal. Yes, I know internal. I need to stop dying. Oh, fuck me. You're amazing. You're breathtaking. Are you? Oh my God, fuzzing. Oh man, that's awesome, dude.
Nightclub. Really, explosions. It's you. Yeah, how did he stop from loading all of a sudden? That's kind of some sauce right there. Wasn't like he YY'd either.
Daddy Raffle is the best. Best character you've ever had, Silent.
He baited so hard. Oh man.
You getting Halloween vibes right now? Not yet. Although this is like a spookier level. Kind of makes sense if you think about it, seeing as Oshiro is literally a ghost. Nope, I won't. My apple cider. Back the fuck off, bitch.
Oh my god, dude. I think they tweaked the M4 again, dude. I think they made it weaker again. Because I've been getting hit markers on stuff I shouldn't be getting hit markers on.
Good thing I don't care then, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't even talking to you, but was a
Yeah, I know. It's something about COD. You're like, that's not important.
No, I was replying to Silent, but it also just happened to work for you.
To apply what I was saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the weapon, that's the one thing that's, oh man. That's part of the reason I stopped playing Cold War, dude. The weapon balance is fucking atrocious. It's the worst in Modern Warfare I've seen in any Call of Duty in a long time. Okay, he went towards B then.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh! Aimbot? Question mark? Yup, 100%.
No! Oh my god! Oh my god! We fucking did it! Oh my god!
Yeah, that's why I was watching. That's why I'm watching. Where is it? Where is it? Show me it.
Oh.
There it is. Good shit, bro. I happened to look down after that match finished, and I'm like, dude, he's in a PB right now. That's why I was dead quiet. I didn't want to say anything. Good
Oh my god.
shit.
It's over. It's over.
Oh, good shit, bro.
I was freaking out. I was freaking out so bad.
I was the movement. I could tell you were.
My
freaking
heart
out
rate
the way
is
you
so
were moving
fucking
right there
high.
at the end.
Oh my
You're
god.
Oh, dude, like the way you were moving there after you hit your PB.
You can have my
The way
babies.
you were moving was like your intense focus, dude. Like I could tell, like you went from like the like kind of like just kind of to like, oh, okay, I gotta pay attention right now.
Oh my god. It's over. I knew I got through that last little section to where I got onto the stepping ports and I was like, it's done. I am literally fucking like, my skin is vibrating with my blood pressure right now. Oh my god. I think I stopped breathing at one point. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Over. I'm done. I'm done.
So 4A question mark?
4A is easier.
Oh, he was there. I almost killed him too with that no scope. I almost hit that.
I'm more
I
excited
didn't miss
about
by
this
much.
than beating Farewell.
That says a lot, because you played Farewell for a minute.
I spent more time on this than I did on Farewell.
Oh, I know that. Because you had said that yesterday. Yeah.
I had a total of 2,127 deaths on chapter 3.
The
I had a
Hot Lip
total
clipped it
time.
for you too.
I had a total time of 28 hours and 25 minutes spent on Farewell. I spent
Yeah, 44 hours.
44 hours and 31 minutes on the resort.
What are the other things that are there that I see? Like yellow, like the different skull colors there.
That's the deaths for the B sides and the C sides.
Oh, okay. A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my heart.
Is it going
Somebody
like a
take
mile
a
a
clip,
minute right
please.
now?
Somebody tell me you took a clip. Oh, thank God, Fuzz took a clip. Need to
Yeah,
watch the clip.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Oh my God. You can. So this section right here where Fuzz got it, where the clip pretty much starts. Let me pull it up on the screen. So right where the clip starts,
Fucker!
right here.
Yeah, how did he know
This-
I was in the church?
Once I hit this point, I was like, holy shit, I've done it. 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 Don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. You'll see I stop on like almost every single fucking platform. And I'm
No,
just
I know,
waiting.
that's what I'm saying. When I saw you do that, I knew you were at your PB. And, like, you were taking it like you were trying to be, like, sure.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
You
We
hit
fucking
every
did it!
single
Oh my
jump where
God!
you're supposed to. Plus, you were also trying to make sure you, like, the stuff that was, like, moving there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the dust bunnies you're avoiding while the head, you were trying to make sure you had time to clear it while the head was jumping. You know what I mean? I saw that, too. Like, you were...
I didn't want to say anything.
You were specifically taking your time in spots.
Oh
like,
my God!
just to get the timing right.
Madeline Port. Oh. Yeah. 9
Wait,
minutes.
does that...
That was my
does that,
fastest clear as well. That was my fastest clear on resort. 9 minutes 26 seconds.
Well, what's full clear?
It's when you get every single berry in the heart and the cassette. Dare me to try chapter 4? Alright, we'll do literally one singular attempt on chapter 4. One. And then I'm going to bed.
How many more times were you gonna try that tonight anyways, 3A?
That was my last attempt for the night. I had decided already because I looked over and saw what time it was and I was like, yep, I gotta go to bed. Oh, there's your one thing. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna count that because I was just being. You gotta give me a break for the nerves right there. I can barely feel my fingers right now.
You tried no-scoping this guy. Like across a good distance, I tried to no-scope him.
Yeah, I know. But you have to go through and get the final number of attempts. You'd missed this few. Oh, here, we'll go and get the crystal heart. Oh, no. Yeah, it is. Apparently, there's a way that you can do this without... Wow. Okay, so we're not gonna go get... I forgot that I had the fucking golden berry. We're just gonna go and do it now.
Oh my god.
I forgot I
can't
had the
believe that guy
fucking
just
golden
killed
berry
me.
on me.
I should
And I
have
went for the crystal heart.
I don't even know what this one guy on my team is doing.
Oh, so you're telling me I should end now, Silent? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, nah, I'm not counting these as fails right now just because it's not... Like, I'm trying, but at the same time, it's not like I'm really trying.
You're just kind of just...
I'm just
half-assed
doing it,
like,
just
nah.
doing it because somebody asked me to type of deal. I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna call it there because I don't want to really. If I keep going, I'm gonna start trying too hard and getting into it. So what we're gonna do is return to map. Right. Then I'm curious. Just because I'm a curious individual. Right?
Aw.
Jesus, people clear this thing fucking fast. What was it? 9 minute 20 something? On 233rd, most likely. Yeah, 233rd. Okay. Look at that. I made it onto the leaderboards already. Jesus Christ, less than a minute. These people are nuts. All right, so hang on. I want to show you guys this. Ready? "46 seconds. And this is going to be slow compared to what I'm anticipating.
Yeah, we just run that round as a 2v5. Fuck yeah. They had a UAV too. And they could see, like, my teammate has the thing to block UAVs, but they could see me, and we were generally kind of near each other, so they just suck.
Right? Do you think that's fast, right? I'm about to blow your fucking mind.
Hey, we're still trapped on Earth!
I'm just glad everything is back to normal. Yo, dork.
Oh, god damn it. I'm about to blow your fucking mind with this. Sorry, did you guys miss that? Did you blink? Here, let me... Let me go ahead and turn it to half speed for you. Wait, where'd Madeline go? I can't see Madeline. Oh, there she is. How nuts is that? Not just because I'm a fucking sadist.
Is that like the one of the ones where it's like pixel perfect movement?
Yeah. It's one where it's done by a computer.
Yeah. So like that's like the fastest possible time you can really get.
That they found so far. You can always
Yeah.
find more. I'm not sure how you'll find any faster than that, but there's 27 seconds done. And since we're already here, all right. Find a beautiful. Obsolete. Always saying community based.
Well, yeah, I like your your title, bro. That you put.
Yeah.
I guess because you said please twice. You know, you did your please and tease, your pleases and thank yous. All you gotta do, apparently.
All right, what do we have happen today? We had a raid from Senor Muzi, the Thigh God. Muzi with the newsy.
Good night, Silent.
You guys hang out for the raid with Obsolete.
Good night, Fuzz.
And oh yeah, by the way,
Good night, everybody.
it's time for Gnome Power. Gnome Power spam and Obsolete's chat. Blow it up for him. Thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Remember,
Yeah,
I'm a gnome.
I can't do that right now. Oh my god, that was really hurting my